Hello, and welcome to your AI News Roundup for August 14th, 2026. Today, ChatGPT ads might come to India as OpenAI updates privacy policy, IBM partners with OpenAI for enterprise deployment, and Amazon is launching Agentic AI in Microsoft 365. These developments are reshaping the future of AI business and technology. Stick around. The news about Agentic AI is a game changer. News number 1. OpenAI is updating its privacy policy, which may facilitate the introduction of ChatGPT advertisements in India. This move links a recent policy revision by the company to potential monetization strategies within the Indian market. The update addresses user privacy concerns while exploring commercial expansion opportunities for the platform there. News number 2. Google, Microsoft, and Nvidia are collaborating to establish 800-volt direct current as an open standard for powering next-generation high-density AI data centers. This initiative aims to reduce infrastructure complexity and energy consumption driven by massive AI workloads. The collaboration focuses on common requirements across the Open Compute Project ecosystem for power distribution, including conversion, quality, interfaces, and safety. Moving from alternating current to DC offers significant efficiency gains. With DC systems requiring fewer wires than AC facilities, there are considerable wiring savings in an all-DC setup. Furthermore, higher voltage results in lower current, which translates directly into reduced heat generation within data centers. This shift allows for a 50% to 80% reduction in copper usage and an 8% to 12% reduction in annual energy-related operational expenditure through lower conversion losses. For AI facilities, this translates to potential CapEx savings of $4 million to $8 million per 10 megawatts billed by reducing upstream AC requirements. For a 1 gigawatt data center, the move saves several million pounds of copper wire. News number 3. Users are shifting their search strategy on Android devices by opting for local LLMs instead of Perplexity for offline search results. This move is driven by a perception that Perplexity has not improved at the expected pace and is lagging behind competitors in performance. The user opted for a local LLM implementation to achieve instant, offline search answers directly on the device. This signals a trend toward localized AI solutions for on-device functionality rather than relying on external search services. News number 4. IBM has formed a strategic partnership with OpenAI to help enterprises deploy AI at scale across core business operations and complex workflows. The collaboration focuses on strengthening cyber defense and resilience through programs like OpenAI Daybreak. This partnership includes joint go-to-market initiatives and the creation of industry-specific solutions for sectors including financial services, government, telecommunications, and retail. It integrates OpenAI frontier models like GPT 5.6 and products such as Codex and ChatGPT work into IBM Consulting Advantage, which is IBM's AI platform for client consulting. This framework combines AI agents, industry assets, and cybersecurity capabilities to facilitate secure, large-scale AI deployment. IBM will deploy specialized engineers and consultants trained via the OpenAI Partner Network to accelerate implementation across complex workflows in regulated environments. Furthermore, IBM will launch a dedicated OpenAI practice, enabling thousands of consultants and engineers to obtain expert-level certifications under the partner network. News number 5. The Nabikiati Committee has approved the creation of a Navajo Nation Artificial Intelligence Policy Working Group. This action included the approval of a position statement related to AI policy development within the Navajo Nation. The working group was established in Window Rock, Arizona. News number 6. Israel has launched a national AI action plan aimed at establishing the nation as a global artificial intelligence power. This plan outlines strategic objectives for advancing the country's position in the rapidly evolving AI landscape. The initiative sets forth concrete goals to enhance Israel's role and capabilities within the international AI community. News number 7. Amazon Quick introduces an agentic AI assistant designed to integrate directly into Microsoft 365 applications, providing grounded data access across enterprise workflows. This new capability allows Amazon Quick to bring connected data access and agentic document editing directly into Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook without requiring users to adopt a new application or change their working methods. Customers on Plus, Professional, or Enterprise plans can install the 4 extensions across both desktop and web versions of Microsoft 365 without needing additional licensing. The system connects Amazon QuickSight dashboards, Spaces, AWS data sources, and third-party integrations with productivity tools like SharePoint repositories, Salesforce pipelines, Jira projects, Slack conversations, and Amazon QuickSight. The value is derived from the breadth of connected data the agent brings to interactions, rather than just the underlying agentic model itself. News number 8. A Kiwi AI startup has secured $3.15 million to develop an autopilot system for finance teams within banking operations. The company is focusing its development efforts on creating automated solutions for financial workflows in the banking sector. This funding supports the construction of their specialized platform designed to streamline complex financial processes for institutions. News number 9. European regulators attempted to impose a ban on generative AI within critical GMP frameworks. This move targets the application of generative models in highly regulated manufacturing environments. The attempt highlights ongoing regulatory friction regarding the deployment of AI technologies across critical industrial sectors. Analysts suggest this action raises questions about the viability and scope of such restrictions when applied to advanced AI applications. News number 10. The Federal Trade Commission has issued a proposed policy statement addressing how AI models steer outcomes toward undisclosed ideological objectives. This proposal follows Executive Order 14365, directing the agency to clarify how Section 5 of the FTC Act applies to both AI models and emerging state laws. According to the FTC, consumers generally expect AI systems to strive for accurate responses and faithfully carry out consumer requests, subject to ordinary technological limitations. The Commission contends that these expectations are reasonable due to the inherent nature of AI systems and prior representations made by companies. The policy statement addresses the practice where developers may steer output by deliberately configuring AI systems to advance objectives other than accuracy, such as achieving ideological goals or limiting legal exposure. This steering mechanism can involve avoiding controversial topics or attempting to mitigate legal liability. The proposed statement specifically references Colorado's Artificial Intelligence Act, which allows companies to be held liable for discriminatory AI model outputs resulting from customer use of those systems. News number 11. A new development suggests that the Claude artificial intelligence model may be progressing towards self-awareness. This signal indicates a significant shift in the trajectory of large language model development. The advancement relates to the internal state and cognitive progression demonstrated by the model architecture. News number 12. Mathematician Terence Tao argued that the advancement of artificial intelligence necessitates a shift in mathematical inquiry toward philosophical questions regarding goals and values. During the July 2006 International Congress of Mathematicians in Philadelphia, Fields medalist and UCLA mathematician Terence Tao addressed the future of AI and mathematics during a talk titled Mathematics in the Age of AI. Tao focused his discussion on problem solving as the core area where AI is making progress. He posited that if AI can perform a reasonable fraction of mathematical tasks successfully, it becomes necessary to consider our goals and values. Tao stated, "Let's assume that soon, AI will be able to perform a reasonable fraction of mathematical tasks successfully," and added, "If you condition for that, it becomes clear that we now have to think about our goals and our values." This perspective shifts the focus from simply solving unsolved problems to defining what constitutes successful mathematics in the context of rapidly advancing technology. News number 13. The Defense Intelligence Agency's Chief AI Officer is developing an architecture centered on agent-to-agent interactions to enhance military operations. Major General Robert Kinney outlined a vision where digital agents collaborate across a combatant command to achieve mission success. To realize this goal, the DI is currently undertaking a 90-day sprint to build out an AI enterprise platform service. Additionally, another deliverable involves a Model Context Protocol, or MCP, which provides a universal method for accessing intelligence data. This technical framework allows AI tools to connect with external systems and data sources. Kinney noted that the focus over the next 2 to 5 years will be on MCP and agent-to-agent interaction capabilities. He also emphasized addressing compliance, security, and zero-trust considerations alongside these developments. The strategy centers on building agents and agents with agents as the desired direction for future AI deployment. News number 14. Anthropic is in talks to acquire Descartes, a startup focused on reducing the cost of training and running AI. The potential acquisition is valued at $6 billion, with the focus centered on achieving greater cost efficiency within the AI infrastructure. Descartes provides software designed to optimize these operational costs for large language models. This move signals an industry push toward optimizing the economic footprint of foundational model deployment. News number 15. 2 AI hardware leaders are predicted to join Alphabet in the $4 trillion valuation club by 2028. Analysts forecast that these 2 companies will achieve this milestone, establishing themselves as unstoppable forces in the AI infrastructure market. This prediction identifies specific hardware entities poised for exponential growth within the sector. News number 16. The pace of investment in artificial intelligence suggests it could surpass China's industrial boom. Tech giants are making capital investments at a scale and pace that could exceed the industrial boom experienced in China in the early 2000s. U.S. economist Jared Franz notes that the transformation resulting from that period affected international trade, commodities markets, labor markets, politics, and inflationary environments for an entire generation. He argues that the current landscape of AI investment is comparable in scale and potential impact. Franz states that the pace of progress indicates artificial intelligence could have a lasting impact on GDP growth, electricity demand, capital allocation, labor markets, and asset prices across all sectors. This historic level of spending by hyperscalers, Amazon, Alphabet, Meta, Microsoft, and Oracle, has resulted in a sharp rise in demand for products from semiconductor manufacturers like Nvidia and Broadcom, or foundries such as TSMC. News number 17. Google has launched Gemini 3.7 Flash, which includes a price reduction following the release of Gemini 3.5 Pro. This move involves having the price for the newly released model while the flagship version is still pending. The update focuses on optimizing access to the Gemini family of models in response to market dynamics. News number 18. India's Larsen & Toubro has secured an order for an AI data center valued at up to $1.57 billion. The contract involves the development of this infrastructure project. This significant order highlights the growing demand for large-scale data center solutions within the Indian market. L&T is involved in executing this specific infrastructure deal related to artificial intelligence capacity. News number 19. The financial valuation of AI agents in drug development intersects with genetic engineering and biotechnology news. This area explores the economic implications of deploying AI agents within the pharmaceutical sector, focusing on advancements in biotech applications. News number 20. Nvidia is exploring alternative strategies following its $20 billion agreement with Grok. The move suggests a strategic pivot in how Nvidia approaches its enterprise AI market. This development addresses the implications of the large transaction and repositions Nvidia's competitive advantage within the broader AI ecosystem. News number 21. Government agencies are accelerating their acquisition of AI technologies in response to evolving frontier models. This shift reflects an increased focus on integrating advanced capabilities into public sector operations. The development of these frontier models necessitates rapid procurement strategies across various government entities. Media and research groups are tracking this acceleration as the AI landscape continues its evolution. News number 22. The infrastructure boom in artificial intelligence is becoming more leveraged and consequently harder to track. This shift suggests increased complexity in monitoring the growth and deployment of AI hardware and services. The heightened leverage implies that current market metrics may not fully reflect the underlying velocity of investment in foundational AI systems. Tracking the true scale of this infrastructure expansion requires new methodologies due to the increasing interconnectedness of these components. News number 23. The intelligence community is exploring the deployment of agent systems to manage other agents within defense operations. This development focuses on creating hierarchical AI structures designed to optimize complex defense scenarios. The move involves leveraging advanced autonomous capabilities to coordinate multi-agent systems in breaking defense contexts. This shift aims to enhance operational efficiency and decision-making processes for intelligence gathering and defense strategy. News number 24. Michael Burry has criticized Nvidia's $500 billion financing push, labeling it a Wall Street stunt. The commentary suggests a critical perspective on the financial strategy surrounding Nvidia's AI initiatives. This statement is featured in coverage regarding the company's recent capital-raising efforts. News number 25. Excel has closed a $550 million fund in India as part of a larger $3.5 billion global raise focused on AI startup growth. This capital injection supports Excel's investment strategy, targeting the rapidly expanding AI sector. The funding round aims to fuel growth within AI-driven startups across various markets. News number 26. Startup Hub.ai has launched a new initiative focused on enhancing open-source security practices. This development addresses vulnerabilities within the open-source ecosystem by leveraging artificial intelligence tools. The focus is on improving the security posture for developers utilizing open-source components. News number 27. Apple is collaborating with Alibaba to train its own AI model specifically for the China market in preparation for the launch of Apple Intelligence. This development involves leveraging the partnership to customize the AI model for regional deployment ahead of the broader product rollout. The initiative focuses on localized model training to address specific market requirements within China before the technology is introduced globally. News number 28. States are currently operating without uniform regulations concerning liability for AI health issues. This regulatory gap creates uncertainty regarding accountability when adverse health outcomes arise from deployed artificial intelligence systems. The lack of standardized rules complicates legal frameworks for determining responsibility across various jurisdictions. This situation impacts how developers and deployers manage risk associated with health-related data and decisions made by these models. News number 29. The former president intends to deploy artificial intelligence tools to address China's tariff evasion practices. This move aims to leverage AI capabilities in enforcing trade policy against specific economic actions. The focus of the strategy is utilizing AI technology to facilitate crackdowns on customs and tariff evasion related to trade disputes with China. News number 30. Google has unveiled Gemini Omni, with experts detailing specifics of the new model. This move involves a deep dive into the architecture and capabilities of the recently released system. The discussion centers on the technical details surrounding the foundation model and its performance metrics. Thank you for watching today's AI News. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe to AI News Daily. Join us tomorrow for an in-depth look at the newest AI breakthroughs.